fellas, take this advice and get to know the women that you're sleeping with, like I always say, because it's dirty game out here. It's a dirty game. It's a cold world. These females are for self or for everybody. One of the two. Like if you get a good chick who really rocking with you, if you got a kid, fuck with your kid, treat the kid like this, they like the kid is their own. That's the ones you put a ring on, man. Like those are the ones that you really hold tight and you take care of them just like they take care of you.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You can pick a day. Got time for you. Always got time for you. Got time for you. Always got.
Yo, what's going on, man? We are back with a brand new episode of The Internet is Fiction. If you looking at me for the first time, do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe one time. Show some love, support the channel. Keep me in rotation with that little algorithm and whatnot. But before we go any further, let me get my proper introduction on. What it do, what the business is. Word on the street, Mac known to handle his. Bitch, get your mind right. Let me talk to him. What's going on, y'all? I'm your host, Jamel Malik, aka Mac Melly. You are now tuned into The Internet is Fiction, Season 2, Episode 13. Now, if you tapped in with me on the previous episode, you know, I had just got out the hospital. My mood, my spirits was a little off. You know, I wasn't as upbeat as I am now because I'm feeling better. I'm feeling much better. I'm in much better spirits. I'm much more healthier. I'm back activated. I'm back outside. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Hold on. Hold on. We gonna make sure we popping that off right. I don't have that no more. I thought I had a little ad lib. But yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I have discovered so many new things within this past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Life has been picking back up where it left off for me. A lot of changes coming my way. Some good, some I don't know. I don't really know what to think of some of the other changes coming my way, but you know, only time will tell. I leave it up to God. You know what I'm saying? When I can't figure certain things out, I leave it up to the man upstairs, man. That's it. You know, some things are out of my control. And that was a major problem for me a long time ago, me trying to control everything. And I realized not everything is under your control and it's okay. Like it's okay to let God deal with some of your problems. Because Lord knows I be having a handful. You know what I'm saying? I really be having my hands full with a lot. These past few, I must say, past couple months, just been it's been a rocky road. You know what I mean? It's been an up and down hill. But earlier today, I scrolled down my post on my page on my Instagram, and as I look back, seeing that we are about to end this year off, and I started the podcast January 7th. Well, I started posting like media content January 7th on my page. Then I started the actual podcast maybe a few weeks later. But I say that to say that, anything you want to achieve is possible. And I know that may sound cliche or like some bullshit to those who just can't fathom or understand that. But, if you really want something, you can't wait for nobody. Like, you really just got to get off your ass and go get that. Because yo, man, time waits for no man or woman. Like we are not here forever, and timing is so precious. Like I think a lot of us take it for granted. I'm not one of them, and I believe God knows that. Like I appreciate the fuck out of my time. I don't like my time wasted. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. I don't like my time wasted, and I don't waste people's time. So I try to keep active, stay busy, and include as much positivity in my life as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? With whatever I'm doing. I told y'all that I had a lot of things in the works, a lot of things brewing, a lot of things coming, and I meant that. You feel me? The proof is in the pudding. We gonna get to what I'm really talking about in a minute, but before I go any further, my heart and my mind has been heavy with something today, and y'all want to give a shout out and also say rest in peace to my homie Ty. Um, Ty passed. Let me fact check this. I don't like just blurting shit out because I looked it up. He was on my mind today, and I had to go to my cuz page and see exactly when this was. Yeah, Craig, that's probably why, because it's coming up. January 5th, we lost a homie named Ty. And I bring up Ty because, yo, I remember, I want to say about 2012, maybe, or 2012, 2013. We was riding down to VA, and I'm playing my project at the time. I believe it was Coconut Cirocs and Cohibas, and I was when I was calling myself Slugger Man. And as we knocking my shit, Virginia to New York, it was about a good 6 hour drive. So as Ty and my cousins is taking turns, shout out to Potty, my cousin Potty and all that, as they taking turns, yo, Ty just kept running my shit back, running it back like it was the greatest shit he ever heard in his life. And in that very moment, it made me feel like I was on top of the world. And today I just thought about him, you know what I'm saying? And I want to start giving remembrance to the people that we lost that are no longer here with us, and just to let, sometimes let them know, even in spirit, that I feel your spirit, I feel your energy, and I appreciate you for that moment and what you've done to me in that moment. Because sometimes when I feel like I'm slipping, I think of that moment that I shared with Ty in the wet as he was playing my music, and make me go hard. You feel me? Because yo, dog believed in me. You know what I'm saying? That no matter how far the music did or didn't go, that particular project, yo, man, he kept running that shit back like it was the hottest thing he ever heard. And I really appreciate that, man. So, rest in peace to Ty. You know what I mean? This will be a memorial post for you, my brother. Let you know that I'm thinking about you. I love you, and I miss your energy. I'm gonna make sure I get some. I don't really drink no more. I'm gonna make sure I get some of that Appleton too. Let me pour a little Appleton out for my boy Ty one time, man. It's that Jamaican rum. You know what I mean? If you never had some. So yeah. Rest in peace to Ty. But with that being said, I just wanna be the best version of myself that I possibly can. And I've been taking the steps to do that as of late. So I remember I told y'all that I was working on some merch, that I created a couple of pieces in my spare time, and I'm currently wearing a sample. It says support your friends with $1 million check to my company on it, because I'm manifesting that $1 million check to my company, Introvert Universe. I'm wearing a sample right now. I don't really like how big this check is stretched out. I might just make it a tad bit smaller. I definitely fuck with support, but it's called Support Your Friends, Pay What It Costs. This is what the back looks like. This is a T-shirt, by the way, of what the shirt looks like. So the front looks like this. says support your friends, and the back says pay what it costs because we ain't giving nobody shit for free. You dig what I'm saying? We work hard out here. Support your friends and pay what it costs. That's what we on. Because as Future stated, you wouldn't go in none of these high-end stores and ask for a discount. Don't ask your friends for a discount. Pay what it costs. We working out here. You know what I mean? Pay what it costs. Like, I've dealt with that so much in the past as well where, yo, you bust your ass working your job. You get you a little side hustle trying to move some clothes, and then you'll have a friend who hit you with the, yo, let me get that family discount. Like, bro, you don't know what the fuck this shit just cost me to make this? I'm not giving you no discount. Like, you're not going into the store and doing that. Don't do it to me. And another weird thing people do, I had to take the website down. That's why you no longer see me promoting introvertuniverse.com.co, because I took the website down. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, and I'm spending monthly dollars on something, not seeing no return on my investment, no ROI. And we can't have that. I'm into making money, not just spending money just to be spending it. So I took the website down, had to come to the round table in my brain and say, okay, we gonna do this over, right? We're gonna rebrand, we're gonna rethink this over. How can we come through and smash them one time? So one, I said, okay, I'm gonna cut the middleman out. I taught myself Photoshop within about a month. I taught myself Photoshop. Started creating. Now, I'm not the best designer in the world, but there's some heat. There's some pressure. Don't lie, you'll rock this. There's some pressure. You know what I'm saying? And I got the okay from a couple of trusted people who be putting that shit on that told me that this is fly too. So if they saying it's fly, I know it's fly. And you see the coordination we got going on. Everything black and white right now. We get the pillow black and white. Pluto in the back black and white. You know what I'm saying? We match it with the frames. Support your friends. Pay what it costs. You know what's going on. Wavy. We out here. You know what I'm saying? And yo, man, I cut the middleman out. Right? Then I said, okay, I'm going to gather a bunch of ideas, get samples instead of sitting on a bunch of merch like we was doing. And we're going to take pre-orders. So you don't got the money, I don't have the product. We no longer printing out a bunch of shirts and just having them shit sit downstairs waiting for somebody to buy them or waiting for somebody to order on the website. Now, once I see things picking up the way they're supposed to pick up, then we will put the website back up. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll put the website back up. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Daffy. Somethingaboutyouraura.com. You feel me? That merch, I can't wait to get. I told y'all before, I can't wait to get that too. You know what I'm saying? I support my friends. You get what I'm saying? Support your friends, man. Y'all be cheap as hell. Y'all spend all of this money on Gucci, Fendi, Louis, Balenciaga. Them niggas don't know you. I do. Pull up on me. Cop that merch, man. Don't play yourself.
Creeper.
You know what I'm saying? Support your friends. My boy Steph hit me with an interesting topic. I want to say day before. It was yesterday. And he asked me to touch up on this. So I seen a clip that he sent me. And on the clip, sorry, I don't know the name of the podcast. On a clip, it was a woman and a guy talking about a threesome, and the woman was saying that she wouldn't give her current dude a threesome because that's just not what she into. But she gave her old dude a threesome about 11, 15 years ago, something like that. And dude was like, well, if you don't feel like giving me a threesome, I don't feel like paying the bills no more. How about that? And he asked me what I thought of this. And I said, I kind of see both sides of what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Every real nigga know when you splacking shit, the way you supposed to be splacking shit, no female is gonna want to share that D. No female trying to share that. If you really handling your business, how you supposed to be handling your business, ain't no female trying to share you, dog. And if your female trying to share you, 9 times out of 10, you not hitting that shit right, bruh. I'm sorry to tell you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You not clipping her shit the right way. Because if you doing what you supposed to be doing, no female in their right mind is trying to share that. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So now back to what Dog is saying. Oh, you gonna get his dusty ass nigga from a couple years ago a threesome, but I'm paying the bills. I'm paying the car notes. I'm putting food on the table. I'm providing everything up in here. But I can't get the threesome? Well, I don't feel like paying the bills today. How about that? This month. Or I don't feel like paying the car note. I don't feel like buying the groceries. Now what? And I understood the frustration. I got where he was coming from, but I also get where Shorty coming from too, because like I said, if you putting shit down like you supposed to be putting it down, she ain't trying to share. And to her, she said, yo, that was just fun for me. That's somebody I don't care about. I did that with people I didn't care about. Or, somebody who wasn't that serious. So, let me know. Let me know what y'all think, man. Should you feel obligated to give your man a threesome if that's something that you did a couple of years ago? Let me know. Like I said, I can understand both sides. So I totally get it. In other news, I've been dealing with some bullshit. In life, it happens. We go through things that deeply tap our emotions, deeply how could I put this? Knock you on the chin and force you to look at things a lot different, look at people a lot different, and move a lot different. And I don't really speak too much about my personal life. Like I give y'all a lot on the internet is fiction. I come here weekly or bi-weekly, whenever time allows me to do what I'm doing, and I give y'all some raw truth. You know what I mean? I give y'all the real. And I've been dealing with some things with my son and his mother. And I asked myself, what was I going to talk about this today? And as I told y'all before, this is like therapy to me, man. You know what I'm saying? The show is like therapy to me. This is my form of therapy. So, I'm going to get this off my chest. And this ain't to speak bad on this woman because I wish her well. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I do. But at the same time, it's only but so much as a man that I could sit here and take and not fight back. You know what I'm saying? And I got blindsided. Like we had a phone call about a week or so ago, and as parents, I thought we were getting somewhere. We had a really rocky relationship. That's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with the kid. My kid gets a lot of love. He's showered with love. He's filled with joy. And I love that for him. And I prioritize that for him. And you know, she decided to call the courts on me because I didn't pick him up a couple of times. And what I'm gonna say what pissed me off and hurt me the most is we had a very understanding conversation the night before I got hit with this bullshit. Like we had, and I barely ever talk to the woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't say hi or bye. You know, I pick my kid up and I go on about my business. She might ask if he ate. You know, simple things, simple co-parenting shit. You know what I'm saying? And at best, we don't converse. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I like it. But we conversed, had very cordial conversation, and the next morning I get a phone call from Albany State Court, and they're telling me that she's filing motions against me, or whatever the terms they use. You know, I was so upset at the time. It was foggy. I didn't really, I only heard what I wanted to hear because it was bullshit to me. And she's stating, I don't drop him off at the time I'm supposed to drop him off, that is stating on the paper, and that a bunch of bullshit, basically. And man, let's get one thing understood. I don't play about my creation, dog. I don't play about my fucking creation, dog. Like, I don't play about my kid. The same way my pops didn't play about me, same way my moms didn't play about me. I don't play about my kid, bruh. There's never a time, and I explained this to this woman, that I did not pick him up just because. Anytime that I did not pick my son up, I gave her a very, very brief and exact explanation as to why I didn't pick him up. Gave every explanation to why. I never not picked him up. Mind you, my son lives 3 hours away from me. So the drive for me is 3 hours there, 3 hours back home. That's 6 hours out of my day. Pick him up Fridays, drop him off Sundays. That's 12 hours out of my life. Cool, right? Don't huff and puff. I do not complain about this shit. This is my bed. I lay in it. Yes, I beat myself up time to time because of the woman I chose to sleep with and have a child. I did not know her like that. I did not know her. I got this woman pregnant within 6 months of knowing her. I did not know this woman. You truly never know somebody until you really hook up with them. You know what I mean? But here we are, right? We have a son. Cool. It just pissed me off for a person to have a conversation with me and not mention anything about court and get completely blindsided. It was like a sucker punch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I just spoke to her last night. I just spoke to you. You didn't mention court. You didn't. But I knew something was up because my son, he rarely ever calls me. I call him. He don't call me. And he's 7. That's cool, right? So when I got a phone call, I knew something was off. Like, one thing, intuition does not lie, right? If your intuition is kicking in, that is God. That is the signs from the heavens above letting you know. because we are full of energy, right? Us people, we are, believe it or not, we are one big ball of energy. When anytime something is ever off in my life, I'm spot on. It's like my spidey senses is tingling. I know some shit is off, right? And I sensed it. I felt that. I felt that something was off. I couldn't pinpoint it, but I knew something. I'm like, yo, it feels off, but cool. So, after the smoke cleared and everything was what it was, that next day when I got that phone call from the court system, and my heart, I'm like, yo, I knew it was some bullshit. I could just sense it. I feel the aura of something was off. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she did that bullshit, called me to try to smooth things over. But we got forever beef. It's forever beef. We have forever beef. It is fuck you to the day I die. To the day I leave this motherfucker. It's forever fuck you. And I hate to express and feel this, but this is 4 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been taking that drive for 4 years. I don't complain. I don't stomp my feet and throw a fucking tantrum. I fucked her. I got her pregnant. I handle my business. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And it just bothered me, B. Like, even like the time I told you when I got stuck upstate going to get my son and my car broke down in the middle of the road and I was stranded in the middle of nowhere. She didn't give a fuck about what was going on with me. I could have got jacked. Anything could have happened to me. I could have got kidnapped, hog-tied in the back of some fucking hillbillies trailer or some weird shit like that. Wouldn't have knew none. All she cared about was, what time are you going to pick him up? When are you coming? It is what it is, man. Like I said, we ain't doing no complaining. We gonna handle this shit as it comes. I just had to get that off. You know what I mean? It was bothering me. Thank y'all for listening. Yeah, that's why I can't stand people, man. Like, this is why I'm so introverted today. Like, I just can't stand motherfuckers, bro. Like, it could all be so simple. Because we had a simple conversation. You don't get off your ass and drive him down here to me. No, you don't do that. You don't put miles on your vehicle. You don't have a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanted to be a single mother so fucking bad. You got your wish. I don't feel no sympathy. The game ain't based on sympathy. I don't feel no sympathy. We back. Took a little intermission. In a lot of situations that I go through like that, I often find myself asking, myself, what will my pops do? Like, what will my pops say? That was my pops was my go-to whenever I was feeling down. Like, it's nothing like a conversation with your parents, man, and I don't have that. I no longer have that outlet anymore. And I always wonder when I'm going through certain things what my pops would say, because that's exactly who I would call in these moments. Like, I call my dad, and man, he just knew exactly what the fuck to tell me, son. Like, he knew exactly what to say. He could channel my energy, my emotions through the phone, because we lived long distance from each other for a period of time. I'm living in New York. He'd been living in Texas for quite some time when he was here with us, and you know your children. Like I can look at my son and I can sense when he's feeling some type of way or something is off. So, my pops, man, that was my best friend, man. Like I miss that. I miss that dude. Like I can't even put into words how much I miss my pops, man. I'm wearing him today. I'm wearing pops today. You know what I'm saying? My memorial piece. I'm wearing pops. Shout out to Sam Diamonds on the chain. Flip it over. I got moms on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I got moms. We rocking pops today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I miss my pops because he would know exactly what to tell me in this scenario or how to go about it and you know things like that. But I'm an adult man now, so I gotta just handle things the best way I can. There's no right or wrong answer. There's no manual or guide to being a parent or being a. I just do the best that I can, man. I ask my son sometimes, am I a good dad? Like, that I just to check up to make sure. Just make sure I'm on my job. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty damn good job, man. Like I don't cut no corners. I really do parent my parenting to the best of my ability. Like am I perfect? Hell no, I ain't perfect. I'm far from it, but I ain't no slouch either. You feel me? And as a man, I feel underappreciated a lot. You know, but I'm not up here just giving y'all a sob story and shit. I'm just keeping it real. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas go through it. I ain't the first. I ain't gonna be the last. It just is what it is sometimes. This is why it's always important to get to know people before you laying wood to them. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't have your best interests at heart. And it's whack that it takes for situations like what I'm going through now to understand that. I mean, I've been going through this with this person for quite some time, but you know, when I first noticed what I was dealing with, it was a little, you know, threw me off. But it's neither here nor there. I just wish all my fellas take this advice and get to know the women that you're sleeping with, like I always say, because it's dirty game out here. It's a dirty game. It's a cold world. These females are for self or for everybody. One of the two. Like if you get a good chick who really rocking with you, if you got a kid, fuck with your kid, treat the kid like this, they like the kid is their own. That's the ones you put a ring on, man. Like those are the ones that you really hold tight and you take care of them just like they take care of you. It's definitely important to take care of the people who take care of you because it's rare, man. Like we in such a gimme ass generation. It's so much entitlement. Like I feel so disconnected at times, man. Like I just don't feel like I belong in a lot of these spaces, which is why I just do me. You know what I mean? I do a lot of fly shit when the camera's off. It's not just when the camera's rolling that I'm looking like this or no, I do a lot of fly shit when the camera off. You feel me? Like, but I be true to myself, you know what I'm saying? And true to the people who rock with me. Like I don't do no faking and flogging. And I see a lot of it and I just I can't bring myself to be in some of those spaces. Like that's why I'm a loner. Like I'm not the person who could sit back and listen to some bullshit and just be okay with it. And me being an empath, I'm affected by a lot. Like when I see certain things, like I really wish I could change a lot of the world. Like I run into people begging and asking for money and food daily. And I really be wishing I could change the world, but it's like, sometimes I be going through shit my damn self. I can't. And I say to myself, I feel bad that I just turned this person down. But, yo, you don't fish, you don't eat. That's just the way I was brought up. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I buy a lot of people food when I can. I never really try to deny a person food, but I ain't just handing out no money. Ain't nobody handing me a damn thing. You got to pay what it costs. We ain't giving out nothing for free. I'm gonna give you this free game though. 100%. Pardon me. I have these moments where I just overthink a lot. I discovered something new yesterday. Blue lotus flower, and I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. And I'll give you an update as I take this blue lotus flower. It's supposed to help with stress and anxiety, which I suffer from. And from the reviews, they say the Egyptians used to take this to wind down and ease and relax. It's supposed to help you have vivid, lucid dreams. And I'm one of those people, I remember a lot of my dreams. Like, I can remember them very clearly, like, without the blue lotus flower. So if this takes you to I'm into that astral projections and different dimensions and time, and I'm into all of that stuff. So if this is gonna take me to new heights and brighten up my consciousness, I'm with it. I don't smoke marijuana. I used to smoke. It made me very paranoid. So I don't do the bud. I don't do the pot. It's not my thing. Weed makes everything worse for me. My heart racing 1,000 miles per hour. My mind is going crazy. Like I can't smoke weed. That ain't for me. Once I got off probation, I definitely I couldn't go back to that shit. So I'm gonna try this blue lotus flower. You can either smoke it or drink it in tea form, and I got both. I'm gonna try both. So I'll definitely keep y'all updated on the blue lotus flower and give my reviews on whether or not y'all should try that. And yeah, bang bang, shit like that. On the music side of things, um, yo, Capella Gray got this fire ass single out right now, Shameless Plug. I definitely want to get Capella as a guest on this podcast. I'm gonna manifest that. He got this joint Baychester, and that shit is some heat, man. I just looked at my Apple recap. You know how Apple give you the recap for the year, what you've been listening to, and that joint already at my top of my list. And I didn't realize I played that shit that many times. Like no cap, like that shit is already at the top of my joint. And I was like, yeah, I played that shit that many times. Because he kind of like followed the same format as Gallus. If you ever heard Gallus from Capella Gray, like it got that, it's about a minute and some change long. That shit slapped though, bro. It just sounds like, it sound and feel like New York. And you ever hear them songs, to my artists out there, y'all ever hear them songs that make y'all feel like, damn, I wish I made that joint? Like it's one of those, you feel me? For me, like it's one of those joints. You be like, damn, sound like some shit Mac Melly made. You know what I'm saying? Heat though. I'm supporting everything coming out of the Bronx if it's fly. You know what I'm saying? If it's fly, your music dope, and you out the X, I'm supporting that 1,000,000%. Because we winning right now. The Bronx is winning. The Bronx got so many hidden gems. Man, bro. Like people be sleep. Ain't no more of that dirty Bronx nigga shit no more. We here. You know what I'm saying? We here now. Well, I mean, we been here, but we back outside. You feel me? Word up. Let's see. Did I tap on everything I wanted to tap on today? We ain't gonna make this a long drawn out episode. What I got for y'all? yeah, once again, let me know what y'all think of this new merch. If you copy it or not. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the page. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The Internet is Fiction, episode 13, season 2. Get with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Jamel Malik, aka Mac Melly. Until next time, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.